Welcome to part 3 of how to upgrade your Darwin Baby Ape. In this video wasn't intended because I accidentally burned my old OEM VTX, so we will be updating the VTX to the BetaFPV M02 VTX. Okay, so before we begin, let's explain how we're going to do it. The original VTX was mounted onto the top plate, and it's a 16 x 16 format. However, the new one is going to be 20 to 20. So instead of mounting it on top, this time we're going to mount it right here later on. So what we're going to need additionally is some additional M02 screws with the length showed on the video, and you can see that I already mounted one here, so later on we're just going to mount it like this. And as for the cables, we're just going to cut this cable off and we're going to reuse the cables, and we're just going to solder to the pads on this VTX. Okay, let's start by replacing these old shorter screws. We're going to need a longer one. So what we are going to do is you are going to get a screwdriver, of course. You're just going to turn it, make sure you give it a press so the middle nuts doesn't come out. So later on we can just screw the new screw in. Try here. If it's just right. Yeah, just right. Okay. Let's go work on the wires. Okay, we are just going to give the wires a cut. Okay, so the red one is going to be your 5 volts, and the black one is going to be your ground, and the yellow one and the white one, I'm not sure what it is, but it's going to be displayed on the screen. We're just going to wire based on Darwin FPV's diagram to know which port is for what. Let's prep these first. Okay, we are done. Now we're just going to add the VTX onto the stack. We're going to begin the soldering. The red one is 5 volts, so it's going to go to 5 volt. Let's turn it to the right direction so it's easier to work on. Black one is going to be ground. And the yellow one is called VTX. White one is SA, which is a TX. Like that. It's this one. We are done. Now we can test it out. Alright, so I accidentally forgot to hit the record button when I was doing the testing. So I'm just going to show it to you right here that it actually works. So we're going to plug in a LiPo. So the VTX, everything was put back already, which I'm going to demo the steps later on. But you can see that we are getting footage from a newly installed VTX. Okay, so this wraps us up part 3 of how to upgrade your Darwin Baby Ape. So we are not actually upgrading, we're actually replacing, but theoretically it's still upgrade because we are having a little bit more VTX power. It's from 200 to 350 right now, so you should be able to push this a little bit further. Okay, so yep, if you have any additional questions, please feel free to leave it in the comment section, and if you like my channel, please help me subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.